my channel. So these are the materials that are required for this tutorial. So I have my tape here, so if you have your tape, you're good to go. I also have my scissors, and then I have my safety pins, and then I have chalk and also elastic. So this particular elastic is 7 inches long, and as you can see, it stretches really well. And then for the width, this is a 1-inch elastic. So you guys, I went ahead to cut out the fabric I'll be using for this tutorial, and there are 3 fabrics. This particular one right now is 14 inches long, and then for the width it is 2 inches wide. This is what I'll be using for the facing. You guys, you get to see as we go along in the video. So the second fabric here, the width of this fabric is 3 inches. This is what I'll be using to pass the elastic through. So the width is 3 inches, and then for the length of the fabric it is 16 inches. You can make yours 15 or 14 or 17. Yeah. So okay, you guys, the main fabric for this tutorial, that's the bigger fabric. It's not like it's the main, but yeah, the bigger fabric, the length of this fabric is 33 inches, and then for the width is 10 inches. So I decided to make it 10 inches because I want it wide, so it depends on how wide you want it. So I'll go ahead now and fold this into 2, yeah, and then I'll go in by this point, I'll go in by 6 inches. So I'll chalk that down. I will indicate my 6 inches, and so once I was done cutting the both sides, I'll just take this to the machine and sew by 1/2 inch on the base, and also on the fabric I'll be using for the elastic. I'll go right ahead and fold that also into 2, and then I'll be sewing on the base by 1/4 inch. Yeah, so once I was done sewing, I'll go right ahead and flip the both fabric inside out, as I'll be flipping it to the right side. Grab my safety pin now and pin it to the elastic, and then I'll pass this through the fabric. After I was done with the gathering, I'll go ahead and pin this together so it doesn't pull off. And now I'll take the elastic to the machine and sew to put that in place too. Now it's time for me to join the pieces together, and this is how I'll be doing it. I will make sure everything is seated properly. The smaller fabric, the facing, is seated properly inside the bigger fabric, and then I will indicate where the line is, where the line or the joining is, and then also indicates where the joining on the elastic is, because those will be facing outwards while the right side will be facing together, like right side facing right side. And then I'll go ahead and wrap the bigger fabric around the elastic, and then I'll sew by half an inch.